Hi friends, this is Gani. In this video, I'm going to explain you how to design this type of building in Tekla Structural Designer, just like this. Okay. Before going to explain you how to design this type of building in Tekla Structural Designer, for more Tekla Structural Designer related videos, please go to my channel youtube.com/ganisk. I will provide this link in the description below of this video. Please go through it and come here. Under videos, you can find out so many Tekla Structural Designer related videos. I hope these videos might be helpful to you. And at the top right corner, please click on subscribe button. If you subscribe, you will get notification or updates when I upload a new video. So please click on subscribe. Okay, let's start. Before going to explain you how to design this type of structure in Tekla Structural Designer, I'm going to take a new file. So go to File, click on New, click on S. Go to Home and click on this Model Settings and click on here. In the list, you can select as per your country code. Currently, I'm using UK design code. Okay, just select this from this list, and remaining procedure same. So just click on OK. Now click on this Model tab, and we need to set the construction level. So click on this construction levels and change the type of here TOS, top of steel, and insert above. And we're going to take the spacing for the first floor level at 3 meter. Then click on insert above, and second is the eave level we're going to take here. So rename it as a eave, and height we're going to take 3 meters, and it's not a floor, so remove this tick mark and insert above and make it here ridge level. So type here ridge, and the spacing is the 1 meter from the eave level, so it's not a floor, so remove the tick mark at here, then click on OK. Okay, now we're going to create the grids. So click on here and select here rectangular wizard, click on next, next, next. In the X direction we have 5 base, so enter here 5, and the spacing is 6 meter. Okay, click on next. In the Y direction we have 2 base with the spacing 5 meters. Then click on next, next, then click on finish. Yeah, that's it. Now click on 3D. You can see now we have the grids like this. Use the right mouse button for rotation like this. Now we're going to place the columns. So click on here base level and select this column, and at the top level we need to change up to eave level and scroll it down, and we're going to take the section UKC advanced column. So click on here and select this advanced UKC. Let's take this 254 by 89, then click on select, and we need to change the design section order also UKC. Okay, if you are not getting from this list, you need to click on this new and select this UKC column and then click on select. Okay, please cross check with this tick mark auto design, then drag and select here to place the columns like this along this 1 grid and 3 grid. Okay, now we're going to place the columns at middle up to the first floor level. So we need to change the top level here up to first floor here, stair 1. Now drag and select and along grid 2 like this. You can click on escape to exit the command. Now go to 3D view. You can check here like this. Okay, now we're going to create the frame. So click on here frame and zoom it, and click on here on this grid along a grid. Click on escape to exit the command. Now we're going to create the beam. So click on here structures and click on here and double click on this frame A to create separate view, 2D view, frame A 2D view like this. Okay, now we're going to create the beam. So click on this beam and scroll it down. Now we're going to change the section here. Instead of UB, we're going to take UKB. Select this advanced UKB. Let's take 254 by 37. Then click on select. And we need to change the design section order also, UKB. And pick the first point and pick the second point at here. And similar like that, pick the first point and second point like this. Then click on escape to exit the command. Now go to the 3D view and hold the control button and select these two beams. Then right click on mouse, copy, and pick the first point at here and pick the second point to place the beams at each and every section along grid frames like this. Click on escape to exit the command. Now we have the columns and rafters. Now we're going to create the beam at first floor levels. So under structure, select maximize these levels and double click on this stair one to open the separate view like this. Now we're going to create the beam. So click on this beam and scroll it down and check here the section UKB, and we need to change the design section order also, UKB. Now drag and select entire grids to create along the grids like this. Now we're going to create the grids at here. Just place the cursor on grid and check here. Now we have 1.25 from grid 1. So click on here and pick the second point perpendicularly like this. Do the same procedure at the middle. Pick the first point and second point and pick at here and pick the second point at here. Okay. Now the spacing between the two beams should be 1.25 meters. Okay. Now drag and select these beams. Then right click on mouse, copy from first point to here and pick the second point at here to place the beams like this. Click on escape to exit the command. Now drag and select these beams and hold the control button and select these remaining 3 beams. Now we're going to copy these 6 beams in the remaining base. So right click on mouse, copy, pick the first point at here and pick the second point at here and repeat the procedure to place every bay, each and every bay like this. Then click on escape to exit the command. Now we have the beams on first floor. So go to 3D view and cross check here. You can see now we have the beams in the first floor like this. Okay, now we're going to create the pipe struts at the eave level and ridge level. So click on this beam and now we're going to take the cross section of this pipe strut. We're going to take rectangular hollow section. So click on this edit and scroll it down and select this rectangular hollow section. Let's take 60. Let's take 76 by 3 thick. Then click on select. Now we need to change the design section order also, rectangular hollow section. If you are not getting in this list, so click on this new, and in the list you can identify that rectangular hollow section, RHS hollow, and click on select and pick the first point at here and pick the second point at here. Okay, pick the first point and second point and do the same procedure. Pick the first point and second point at eave level. Right click on mouse, click on escape to exit the command. Now drag and select this pipe struts. Then right click on mouse, copy and pick the first point at here and pick the second point to place the pipe struts. Do the same procedure. Pick the points like this to place the pipe struts. Okay, click on escape to exit the command. Now we have the pipe struts like this. Okay, now we're going to place the bracings, X bracings for this structure. So click on here and select this X bracing and zoom it. Pick the first point and pick the second point at here and pick the third point and fourth point to place the bracing like this. Okay, currently we are using a circular hollow section pipe bracing. If you want to change, you can change from here, design section order, and from the section here, just click on here and click on new, and you can change the section of this bracing. Pick the first point and pick the second point and third and fourth point to place the bracing like this. Okay, now we're going to place on roof. So pick the first point here and pick the second point, pick the third and fourth point to place the bracing on roof like this. Okay, now we're going to place on other side. So first point, pick second point, third and fourth point. Okay, click on escape to exit the command. Now we're going to copy these two pipe struts, pipe bracing on other side. So hold the control button and select these two pipes and right click on mouse, click on copy and pick the first point at here and pick the second point at here to place the pipe bracing. Then click on escape to exit the command like this. Okay, now hold the control button and select these bracings to place on other base. So hold the control button and select this brace like this. To make sure all braces are selected, then right click on mouse, copy, pick the first point at here and pick the second point at here and at here. Then click on escape to exit the command. Now you can see, now we have the pipe bracings and struts also at eave level and ridge level, and we have the columns and beams and mezzanine like this. Okay, now we're going to place the slab on this floor, first floor level. So open the first floor level and click on this slab on beam option, and you can check here, this is the decomposition two-way slab, and overall depth is 100 millimeter, and drag and select entire floor to create the slab on entire floor like this. You can see now we have the entire floor slab. Then click on escape to exit the command and go to 3D view. Again check here like this. Okay, now we're going to place the roof panel. So click on here to select this roof panel and pick the first point at here and pick the second point, third and fourth point to and fifth point to create the panel. Okay, do the same procedure on the other side. Just pick the first point and pick the second point and pick the third and fourth and fifth point to create the pipe strut panels like this. Okay, that's it about roof panel. And up to now we have completed how to modeling in the Tekla Structural Designer. So now we're going to save this file. So click on this file and click on save as. Just rename here. You can give any name. Now currently I'm going to give TST23 steel model. Then click on save. Okay, now we're going to create the load cases. So click on this load option and then click on this load case. Okay, here we have the list of loads here. By default dead load, we don't require any service load, so just now we're going to rename it as a imposed load. And under type we need to select imposed, and next one is we're going to take roof imposed load, so rename it as a roof imposed load. Under type you need to select roof imposed, and then that's it. Then click on OK. Now we're going to apply the load, so click on here under the bottom and select this dead load, and we're going to apply the dead load on roof. So select here area load, and under load option select here 0.5 kilonewton per square meter on roof. So zoom it and select on this panel and click on here in this panel. Okay, click on escape to the exit the command. Now second one, we need to take mezzanine dead load. So click on this level load and enter here 1.5 kilonewton per square meter. Then click on this slab to create the level load. Click on escape to the exit the command. Now we're going to take imposed load, so select this imposed load in the list. Now take the level load and enter here the value 3 kilonewton per square meter and click on this slab to create the imposed load on the slab. Okay, now we're going to take roof imposed load, so select this roof imposed load and select here area load, and we need to select here as a projector load and enter here 0.8 kilonewton per square meter on roof. Click on the roof to create the load on the roof like this. Okay, click on escape to the exit the command. Now we have applied loads on this structure, so now we're going to create the combination loads. So click on here combination, then click on here generate, then click on next. We're going to take these options, just tick mark here to consider these options, then click on finish. Yeah, we have the combination loads also here, then click on OK to complete. Okay, now our loading also completed, so now I'm going to save this file. So go to home and click on save as, rename it as a steel loading, then click on save. And now we're going to design this structure. So before going to design, we need to validate this structure, so click on the structure option. Now maximize here. Currently we don't have any information regarding to the model, so just here go to the model, and we're going to change this here is none, and click on here validate. Okay, there is no issue with the model. You can see this is passed, tick mark here. So now we're going to design this structure, so click on here show process window. Now go to the design and click on here design steel static. Okay, now design process is completed, so close this window, process window. You can see currently we have passed all these members, but we have issue with here solve here. And the second one, we have the design issue. We can see sway issue, sway in this structure. So to rectify this sway issue in this design, we need to change the supports here. So just make it here, rotate like this, and drag and select all supports. Under the option, click on here and select the supports. Currently we have pin support, so we're going to change this it as a fixed support. So click on here and select fixed, and my also we need to make it as a fixed. Then we need to redesign it once again. So go to design, and click on this design steel static. Yeah, that's it. You can see now there is no issue with the design also. Sway is also qualified, and there is no issue with the model and analysis and design. So everything is passed. So you can see the member size is also passed, everything. Okay, you can hide this slab item, so click on here and under slab item remove this tick mark. You can see you can identify easily like this. All members are passed, you can see in this structure. Okay, now we're going to check the sizes, member sizes. So click on here review and click on here sectional materials. Currently we have the beam information at here. Now we're going to check the column information. So under filter, click on here and select the column. These are the column information data, and we're going to check the bracings. So click on here and select the brace. This is the bracing information of this structure. Okay, like this. If you want to change this bracing information, you can change as per your requirement. For example, we're going to match the all roof bracings with one size. So for example, let's take this size, maximum size 114.3.6. so under option mode, click on here and make it as a copy and select this member. Now we're going to copy the member to the remaining roof braces. So scroll it and pick these members like this. Click on that member to select the member. Yeah, that's it. Then click on escape to exit the command. Now we're going to check the design once again. So click on this design and click on here design still static. You can see there is no issue with the structure. All members are passed. Similar like that, you can copy the remaining members also to match the same size for remaining beams. Okay, now we're going to take the reports. So click on this report and click on here, select this material list, then click on show report. You can zoom and see the report here, and you can export to the Excel file also. For example, if you want to export PDF, you can click on here and Excel and format Word format. You can export to the Word format also. Currently I'm going to take a Excel format, so click on this Excel format, click on S. You can see we have the Excel report here. Total steel structure weight is 22,335 kgs. It means 22.3 tons. Okay, like that you can create the reports. Okay, now we're going to create the design information design drawings. So click on here draw and select here general and click on add and click on here the content. Now we're going to take the each and every level. So just drag here on other side, click on here and drag other box, and this one also slope, then click on OK. Now check the layout. OK, now view drawing, click on this view drawing and general arrangement drawings. We're going to take all planes and sections and elevations. So section or scale we're going to take 1:25, then click on OK. Now drawings will be created in DXF format. It means AutoCAD format. Yeah, you can see now I have the information about the plan base level drawing information. We have the column information with the column size and the grids. You can generate the distance between the two grids also. Okay, this is the first floor level. You can see first floor level information. This is the beam information. You can see column along with the beam information, and this is the eave level, and this is the ridge level information for the pipe strut, and this is the slope for the bracing information. You can see like this. This is the elevation information at each and every frame A. This is the column and this is the beam information, this is the raft information. Similar like that you can create everything in this drawing like this. Okay, these are the design drawings you can create in the DXF format like this. Okay, that's it about how to design this type of building in Tekla Structures Designer. Okay, if you like this video, please like it and share it. If you have any doubts, please comment below. For more Tekla Structural Designer related videos, please go to my channel youtube.com/ganisk. I will provide this link in the description below of this video. Please go through it and come here. Under videos you can find out so many Tekla Structural Designer related videos. I hope these videos might be helpful to you, and at the top right corner please click on subscribe button. If you subscribe, you will get notification or updates when uploading new video, so please click on subscribe. Okay, thank you.